Kaeden, what's the fall been like with a new coaching staff and some new guys? How's everything kind of seeming like it's gelling together?
Yeah, it's been great so far. Getting to know these guys and working with them, and spending time in the cage with Longley and getting to know JK and how he runs the pitching staff and how he runs the defense. It's been great.
How'd your summer up in the Cape go?
It went okay. The first time I went there was better, but it went okay. I had a great host family. They took care of me well. And obviously, anytime you can play baseball every day, it's what you love to do, so it was awesome.
Was it good to get away, though, after just the emotional end of the season of losing and then everything that transpired? But was it good to get away and kind of get a refresh?
No, I don't want to say that because we were playing baseball in Omaha, so it wasn't fun to get away from that. But no, it was cool to kind of distance myself from everything that was going on, just to take a step back and relax. But you're also playing baseball games at the same time, which I enjoyed. So it was awesome.
What about making the transition to being a full-time shortstop? What has that been like for you this fall? As you take out on that side of the field?
Yeah, it's not much different, to be honest with you, because my 3 years or 2.5 years I've been here, I've prepared every day like I was going to be the shortstop. So not much in that preparation has changed, other than the fact that Fox is the head infield guy now, and he's been helping me out a lot. But there hasn't been any big changes on defensively that I haven't been doing before.
What do you feel like the biggest thing you've been working on during the off season has been?
I don't know. It's a good question. I just an all around aspect of kind of controlling my emotions and controlling my head, because as a shortstop you need to lead the infield and you need to be aware of everything that's going on. So you can't take a bad at bat back on defense. So kind of maturing in that way. And also the mechanic side of it as well, working with the guys in the cages and figuring out my swing and how we're going to win some ball games.
I know anytime there's a coaching change, there's always the thought that there'll be players in, players out, whatnot. What was it about? When did your decision to stay and that this was your home?
Oh, when Mike was hired. And I'm sure everybody else will tell you the same thing. I mean, there's nobody else that I would rather play for. He's great to us. He's great to me. He's a great coach, and he's handled the transition well. I heard Bergman was saying the other day that he has his finger on everything now, but he also balances out what he loves to do, which is he's a hitting coach at heart, and he still works with us, but he still balances the rest of the responsibilities that he has.
So what are the differences between Mike Early, the hitting coach, and now Mike Early, the head coach?
He's more involved with the pitchers. There's like a sense of responsibility about him that kind of ticked up. Not that he wasn't responsible before, but he's got all this. He's got all these people talking to him. He's got to have relationships. He's got to handle the business side of baseball now. Not that he didn't before, but he has at a higher level now, right, as the head coach. So it's been cool to, and I don't want to say I've seen him mature because he's an old dude and he's been around the block, but I mean that's really what it is. He's matured as a coach, and he's gonna have a great future as a head coach.
I know it's early, but how have some of the transfers gelled with some of the returners?
Great, even though it is early. We get along super well. I think that's a big help to Hayden's shot, and obviously, and the camaraderie that we have and the friendship that we have, and our ability to step away from the baseball field but still spend time with each other. And it's always a fun time with our team, and within the first week our guys were hanging out and spending time with each other, and it's been awesome.
What's it been like facing this Aggies pitching staff, and who's been your toughest at bat this fall?
Caden Wilson. Weston Moss has a good changeup too. No, but our guys are awesome, and JK is working with them well, and it's harder to face guys that because you don't really have an edge over them. You can't really say you can't really fight against them because they're your best friends. So, But no, it's been fun to compete with each other, but that edge is missing, so I'm excited to get out there on Friday.
Yeah, I mean,
Kaeden Wilson came to mind extremely quick. What about Mason Kaeden Wilson so difficult?
I just hate him. And he's so uncomfortable and with me stepping in the box. He's so looking back at him, and he's on the side of the whatever the heck he does. I don't know. I don't want to get into detail about it because I hate talking about it. But he's tough to face.
So, I mean, you said, you're excited for Friday. I mean, just how excited are you to see another opponent finally? And just what are you hoping to get out of fall ball?
Yeah, I'm just hoping to see our fans again and to play under our fans. I mean, baseball's a hard game. It's a failing game, and when you're able to go out and have fun and enjoy playing the game, it makes it easier, and it also, it brings a smile to your face. So when you're playing under fans who support you so much and cheer for you and have your back, it's really fun.
How do you think Jason Kelly's just head coach experience has helped the pitching staff? Just from, I know he's not working specifically with you, but
Yeah.
how have you seen him impact the pitchers?
Greatly. He's impacted them greatly, and he's impacted myself as well, even though he doesn't specifically work with me, but he has a lot of baseball knowledge. So anytime you can pick somebody's brain who has been around the game and who has all this experience and all this knowledge, it's helpful for you as a baseball player. Sometimes you'll sit in the cage and you'll just talk hitting instead of hit, and that's helpful. So picking JK's brain and having conversations with him is really cool to see, and how he approaches the game from a pitcher standpoint, and all his knowledge is, I'm trying to take it all in.